We're gonna have a camp today. We are. We won't give a damn about the Alamo. Right. Who gives a damn about the white man's losses? And that's why the world will rejoice when we are in the door. Right.
And the scepter of the rulers.
The truth of the matter is that you, the white man, have painted yourself as Jesus Christ.
Right.
No more of the evil and the crimes that we learned from your people. And guess what? The more and more we change and become righteous, which we're doing today, teaching the love that we're teaching the righteousness that we're teaching, the more that you're going to fall be back in a position of a servant.
Right.
Because I never seen love for black people. I never seen love for Native Indians.
Right.
I never seen kindness for these people.
Right.
I never seen all of the good things you just said. I never seen them for black, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Right.
So all of that heartwarming stuff that you're talking about is not applied in the ghettos and the reservation.
Right.
All of the stuff that you're talking about does not apply to the ghettos of America.
I understand you guys have been hanging out here for I don't know how long, and things have changed. The Alamos kind of taken over the territory.
Because the last thing we want to do is have an officer get called out here who's not informed and act on something and get himself in trouble.
Absolutely.
Right? We're gonna make sure we speak to the whole shift about it and everybody knows the legality of what's going on in Alamo Plaza, because obviously it's a little bit disorganized from what they want as to what is on paper.
Once again, just undefeated when the Lord on your side. You know what I mean? The man in General Your Honor raised up real revolutionaries. Damn right. And know what to fight for and how to fight.
It's not about the money, it's the principle. Gotta watch who you revere, who you listen to. I speak the Eastern soul, my flow medicinal. And I bury the old man, now I'm invincible. Gotta be wise and just, it's critical. Either couple with this brotherhood or you'll get ridiculed. The greatest man, the greatest servant, I kill for who I minister to. And I'm going war, nigga, win or lose. Hey, I was forged from the fire, torn from the liar. If hand join in hand, you'll get caught up in the crossfire. Become a casualty of chance. I'm in my stance, still in hand, ready to swing it like a lance. If the enemy advance, I'ma enhance. Had the benefit of the doubt, he never had a chance. Hey, this the shit that they beg for, that burned down the wicked Judge Dredd flow. Bitch, I am the law. Y'all faced it, prepared for war.
I'm gon' war till the day I'm done. Number one till the day I'm done. I'ma grind till the day is done. I'ma war till the day I'm done. It can't stop me. Nothing new up under the sun. I'm gon' war till the day I'm done. Number one till the day I'm done. I'ma grind till the day is done. I'ma war till the day I'm done. It can't stop me. Nothing new up under the sun.
I see what they say. Never envy a carnal man. Claim they real, they actions don't match what they saying. I got the upper hand, what you don't understand, youngin'. I'd rather bleed than concede, now they saying something. These niggas cunning. They want my power, they never take it from me. Hey, for that money, I heard you insisting. They can't go out like that, they'll have to 86 me.
Everything will wash away. It is good. A new race is coming. Everything will burn to ash. It is good. A new nation is rising. Everything will sweep away. It is good. A clean spirit is breathing. Highway, highway,
So who is the other fold? Jesus says, and another fold have I.
The other fold is the dispersed of Israel.
No.
It's those who Israel, not all. If all of the aristocracy, the leadership, the Sadducees prophesied, you know why? They didn't want to lose with the Romans, because the reason why they killed Christ was because they were afraid of how many people were believing on him. There was once Christ raised Lazarus from the dead, ball game. They're like, he's got to go, because we're afraid that the Romans will take our seat. They were in bed with the Romans.
Right.
They were traitors to Israel, because Christ was talking about the kingdom of heaven, Israelite rulership. So when they took Christ before Pilate, they were trying to say he's trying to overthrow the government. And then Pilate listens to him, and he's like, that's not what he's saying. But that's what they conspired. But they conspired because they were afraid of the Romans and the people believing on Christ. If Israel was against Christ, how is he feeding thousands? What was the point of the miracle of taking fish and bread and breaking it and passing it out to all the people who wanted to listen to him?
Jesus told Peter, go and preach where? First, in Jerusalem.
Okay.
Did he do that?
Okay.
So did he or did he not?
He did go.
Okay, and then after that?
Tell me, what's your point? Make your point.
Acts is saying that he went and he preached in Judea, he preached in Samaria, and unto the uttermost parts of the earth. Who's in the uttermost parts of the earth?
The scattered Israelites.
Right.
He is about to prophesy. He's about to say, y'all don't understand this book. Go ahead.
Verse 50, nor consider that it is expedient for us that one man should die for the people.
So now, he's talking about the people that are in Jerusalem. Let's take it a step further. Go ahead.
And that one nation perish not.
Go ahead.
Verse 51, and this spake he not of himself.
So when it says not of himself, means he's prophesying this. Go ahead.
But being high priest that year, he prophesied that Jesus should die for that nation.
Go ahead.
Verse 52, and not for that nation only, but that also he should gather together in one the children of God.
The children of who?
The children of God.
Children of who?
The children of God.
Go ahead.
That were scattered abroad.
Now, who was scattered? Israel was scattered. So Christ died for not only the Jews that were in Jerusalem, but those who were scattered in Samaria and in Pontus and in Corinth.
And so who is the other fold? Jesus says, and another fold have I.
The other fold is the dispersed of Israel.
No.
It's those who were scattered.
Israel.
Give me James 1 and 1. If all Israel were
not
hold
all
on.
of them,
Not all of them. Not all of them. If all of the aristocracy, the leadership, the Sadducees and the Pharisees, it was prophesied. You know why? They didn't want to lose their seat with the Romans, because the reason why they killed Christ was because they were afraid of how many people were believing on him. There was once Christ raised Lazarus from the dead, ball game. They're like, he's got to go, because we're afraid that the Romans will take our seat. They were in bed with the Romans. They were traitors to Israel, because Christ was talking about the kingdom of heaven. They were trying to say he's, and then Pilate listens to him. He's like, not what he's saying. But that's, they conspired. But they conspired because they're afraid of the Romans and the people believing on Christ. If Israel against Christ, how is feeding thousands? What was the point of the miracle of taking fish and bread and breaking it and passing it out to all the people who wanted to listen to him?
Jesus told Peter, go and preach where? First, in Jerusalem.
Okay.
Did he do that?
Okay.
So did he or did he not?
He did go.
Okay, and then after that?
Tell me, what's your point? Make your point.
Acts is saying that he went and he preached in Judea, he preached in Samaria, and unto the uttermost parts of the earth. Who's in the uttermost parts of the earth?
The scattered Israelite.
Right.
Caiaphas is... What's up? You got a question? What's up? You got a question?
Yes. What is the name of y'all's movement?
The ISUPK.
Take a light on now. Some light
What
on
I say?
now.
Okay. What I say?
Okay.
What I
He
say?
ready to leave us. He ready to leave us. I put his garment on.
Put his garment on.
I put his garment on.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Put his garment
Hey, what you got in that bag?
Come on. You already know what I got on that bag, man. What is it?
Say less.
There you go. There you go. Oh.
Are you good?
Hey, yo, the Passover is right around the corner.
Hey, don't forget Officer Kabar's sauce. His hot sauce, you could put it on the lamb.
Experience for what you're asking.
This country would be a communist country if it wasn't for Ronald Reagan selling drugs to black people.
Right.
That's a fact.
That's right.
Now you want to go and love this country. I'm not going to love that. America is a drug dealer.
That's right.
A chief drug dealer.
That's right.
Why was the military guarding poppy fields in Afghanistan? You believe in Donald Trump. Why do you believe in Donald Trump? You think Donald Trump, what Donald Trump doing right now to the Hispanics, you think that's right and just? Are you a Christian man? Are you a Christian man? Are you a Christian man? See, this is the issue. We serve Jesus Christ better than you two.
Right.
We do it. And we do the thing that got Jesus Christ killed.
That's right.
Coming and speaking against Rome, now we speaking against America.
Right.
Because only in America can a convicted felon have the highest seat in the world and people like him love him. You know who trained the Taliban? You know who trained ISIS? America trained them.
Right.
And because of that, ISIS and the Taliban became quote-unquote terrorists. Think about all the things America did to black and Latinos.
Right.
Are we terrorists now? Everybody America shits on become terrorists. America stripped us of our soul. They did it. So now we're black and Latinos in America, and yet we see America abuse us. But then we want to say, well, you know, Donald Trump, he's sent from God. Donald Trump sent a pedophile to save my life. I'd be dead. Have you no morals? Have you no care for white children?
Right.
Donald Trump is molesting white children, and y'all still voted for him. You don't deserve kids.
Woe unto them that call evil good.
The Bible says destruction to them who call evil good. Is that not America? I have to see it right now on the Alamo. Look at Sam Houston, who is a damn slave master.
That's right.
Are you telling me? Oh, I understand it now. I understand it.
Right.
If I was to be worshipped in America, I have to be an evil man.
Right.
I have to be a slave master.
And king shall be thy nursing father.
King shall be thy nursing fathers. Right now, the white man, the oppressor, he's the king on the earth. He's the ruler on the earth. But when Christ comes back, you are going to be our nursing fathers, meaning that you are going to support us and give us the things that we need by your labor. Read.
And their queens thy nursing mother.
So your women will do the same thing. If you want to apologize for what your people have done, Jonathan, you need to bow down to the earth. All right.
They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth.
Put your face towards the earth. Read.
And lick up the dust of thy feet.
Now, Jonathan, go ahead. Give the Lord a hand. Boom your shoulder.
Boom your shoulder.
Boom your shoulder.
Boom your shoulder.
Go ahead. That's a real soda. That's a real soda. This is a real white man that's not racist. That can humble himself amongst his people in his heaven to the children of the slaves, man.
That's right.
And when Jonathan says, I'm not racist, he proved it with his actions. What white person here can say that? He's separating himself from his people.
This country would be a communist country if it was.
I want to stop.
No, yes, I'm serious. All right, go ahead. I'm listening.
And what up? And so who is the other folk? Jesus says.
What's up? You got a question?
Yes. What is the name of y'all's movement?
The ISUPK.
What is that?
We're the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge.
That's right.
Why do you ask?
So I've heard the term Black Israelites, and I was wondering if that would apply to the general movement.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, Black Israelite, Black Israelite is an oxymoron. That's like saying white George Washington.
Okay.
George Washington is white. The real Jews are blacks.
Right.
That's the facts.
Okay. So if somebody who wasn't educated listened to y'all's message and thought you were a Black Israelite, would you say, yeah, you guys have the general idea, but that's not correct?
I would say exactly what I told you. Like the exact thing that I told you is that because the world is brainwashed by Christianity,
right?
Because Israel right now is a white superpower who stole the identity, the popular consensus is that they are the real Jews, but really they're culture thieves.
Right.
They created a fake religion. They converted in the 8th century, around 722 AD. And when they converted, they created a fake religion and stole an identity.
So what happened when they converted? Why did
No, the people that you call Jewish today,
yes,
that you believe to be the Jews,
okay,
converted to a fake religion called Judaism.
Right. Okay.
That's not who they are not ethnically from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
That's right. Okay. So how did, you said Native Americans, Latinos, and Black people, they're the actual descendants of Abraham.
Correct.
Correct. Would you say that's true in a spiritual sense or in a literal sense?
No, in like spiritually, we're God's chosen people, and ethnically, bloodline.
Okay.
Like you can't, like if I asked you your nationality, what would you tell me?
It's kind of a general white.
Just generally white, right? So, something along those lines. But you wouldn't tell me you're Chinese. And if you ate every meal with chopsticks, if you put on a chi su,
wouldn't make a difference.
It wouldn't make a difference. Well, being a Jew is not a religion, it's a blood right. You know what I'm saying? Birthright. You have to be born from one of the 12 tribes of Israel in order to be a part of the nation of Israel.
So you're literally a descendant.
Literally descendants. And what they are is Jewish, or they're Israelis. Israeli, that means to be an inhabitant of the land.
Okay.
Jewish means of or pertaining to. We are ites. Ite means to be the son of, the descendant of. What's up? You got a question?
Am I good? All right, clap it up. Shalom, Yahabashim Yoshai, Brakathum to all the brothers. Shalom, Al-Tabashim Yoshai to all the sisters. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the Command Johanna. Of course, today is the Tuesday Brotherhood class. We're going to be talking about a lot of brotherhood that you don't see here in America. We're going to be talking about a lot of things that is happening in America that is affecting our daily lives. Right now, here in America, you see ICE going and doing the crazy things that they're doing. You see them unaliving people. You see them breaking the law. They don't even abide by the law anymore. People going off and doing their own thing, not even following the government. You know, I seen an article and it says a crackdown on immigration is leading to a sharp drop in U.S. population growth. Like, the things that they're doing is causing America to have a population growth. This is supposed to be the place of the land of the free where people can come and be peaceful. People can come and live their lives freely. But are people coming and living their lives freely? Are people coming here and living the American dream? It's not happening. You don't see it because ICE is oppressing Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. These are the people that are not living the American dream. These are the people that are trying to get a piece of that dream, and they're getting a nightmare when they come here. They're getting oppressed. And now, guess who else is feeling oppressed? Because America is so worried about Hispanics that they don't even care about their own people. Guess who else is starting to feel that oppression? No, we've been feeling that oppression since the beginning. But what just happened? Oh, what did you say? White folks, correct. Wait, where's the mic? The mic. Oh, Yeah, white folks are. Yeah, look at what just happened to that. What was? Huh? What did that mean? Look what just happened to it works. It's good. Oh yeah, that means about to die. But look what just happened to that one man that just got unalived by ICE. First you had the white lady that got unalived, and then now you got the white man that unalived. Look at that. Looky there. Now the white man is starting to see his own character. You're gonna have to look at himself and realize his own character. His own character is destroying his own people. His own bloodthirst for unaliving is destroying him. This man, they used to have to suppress themselves. They have to suppress that demon that was on them from going off and showing that bloodthirsty, killer of how the traits that the white man had. He had to suppress that. And now that Donald Trump is in office, now you're starting to see that they're not suppressing it. Now that they're in danger, now that they're being challenged, now they're starting to show it. Now they're starting to unalive their own people because they can't contain themselves. I seen the journals class, and oh my goodness, brother, it opened up a lot seeing how bloodthirsty these oppressors are. I mean, they used race as a way to get off, and unalive people. Yeah, they use it as a big excuse to unalive people. But when they don't have that excuse, when they're not looking for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they said that they look for anybody who's now gay, anybody who's white, anybody tall, short. They look for any excuse, and that's why they unalived that white man, because they couldn't contain themselves. Yeah, yeah. Nah, he didn't have a gun in his. He had a camera in his hand. His gun was concealed. Yeah. Hold on, which one are you talking about?
I'm talking about.
There was another one.
So there was one where he had he didn't have it concealed, but he had it like on him, and he was out there like protesting.
Yeah, that was that
like,
one. Yeah, he was videoing, and it was concealed actually. He had a license. Yeah, it was concealed, and he had a license to conceal too. Yeah.
Antifa and them are trying to back him up.
Hmm?
The Antifa people are trying to
Yeah, and it's crazy. Yeah, it all came out. It's because the government lied straight in your face. The government said, "Oh no, he was just trying to murder and unalive," and now they're starting to see their own character, because this is what we've been going through for so long. Think about all the things they have said about Black, Hispanics, and Americans, and made you believe that it was real. They said, "Oh, these people are gangbangers. These people are thieves and thugs and all that." And people believed it because of the white man's words. But you know what saved us? Well, yeah, it's not even really saving us. Is these cameras. Cameras, like, you see how brutal the oppressor is. You really see how brutal and how destructive he really is. With all the things that he's doing, you saw how brutal he was back in the day. He would spray us with water hoses. He had dogs biting us and everything. Shoot, yeah, all these different things he would do. They unalive us. Shoot, if not for the camera, the murdering of that one woman that I forget her name. She called the police, and they went in her house, and she had said something like, "I rebuke you," or something like that, and the white man shot her. Yes, shot her in her own home. And if that was not caught on camera, no one would have ever known about it. Go ahead.
Concert. She was in her home. She thought someone was in her backyard, and she called the police. And when the police had arrived, they were asking her weird questions. Then they went inside the house, and when they went inside the house, she was making something in a pot, but he pulled his gun out on her, and he said, put the pot down or something like that. And she was pouring the water out of the pot. And he said the reason why he shot her is because she was gonna throw boiling water at him.
That's not even an excuse to shoot somebody. Just like
And
this
when
wasn't
he-
even an excuse to
when he
shoot somebody.
arrived at her house, he was asking questions about her mental health and
Some
and
excuse.
stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying. They have a bloodthirst. They come up with any excuse to unalive and kill. They come up with any excuse. Like I even saw the video where these people were going out and hunting, right? And brother, oh my goodness, these people get off. They love killing more than they love their own women. I won't say that now. That's why I ain't gonna say it on here, but they love killing more than they love sleeping with their woman. I seen these videos and these dudes killed a dove. Not a dove. What do you call them little them deer? Yeah, doe. They killed a doe. Not even a big doe, like deer. Yeah, not even a full grown. They killed a doe, and they were so excited about it. They was shaking and trembling like, oh man, I got to kill. Like what? And it makes so much sense now because this is the reason that Esau lost his birthright. His birthright. This is the reason he lost his birthright over some porridge. The reason he lost his birthright. Like these people are absolute terrible. They're absolutely terrible, and they have no brotherhood whatsoever. No love to give us. But we still come out and try to love these people. This is the people that we supposed to come out and love. And now their hatred is being put on a platter.
Was Magog and motherfucking Amalek. Their family are white. They're white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the old Russians and the old Germans killing
Yeah.
the Jews.
Yeah. Yeah. And they unalived each other. Yeah. Because they are bloodthirsty. Yeah, like they're bloodthirsty. If we weren't there for them to unalive, they would be unaliving anything. They'd be unaliving themselves.
And I felt, you know what I felt? I felt like when she was saying the story, like I could probably just imagine like her. You know what I'm saying? Or not her, but like a woman. You know what I'm saying? Just like a Hispanic chick or anybody, you know?
Yeah, I mean they be
just holding a pot, like, and then me, like, bro, I could just, you know what I'm saying?
exactly. Yeah, that's why I'm saying like they do things that don't make sense. Like exactly, they could have brought out anything else, but they brought up the gun because they want any chance to unalive someone. That's they want that kill. That's what I'm saying. They didn't even have to unalive that dude because he didn't even have the gun on him anymore. They could have just detained him. And you know how many of them there were to just detain that man? That one man. You think there were like 4, 5, 6 guys right there, and you telling me all them couldn't detain that one man? They couldn't detain this man, and they do the same thing to us. That's why now white people are starting to feel. They're starting to feel their own medicine, the medicine that they give to us. They're starting to feel it because that same treatment that they give them, they give it to us. But now somehow it matters. Now they're paying attention and realizing, oh, we got to do something. After this has been happening to us forever. Like our Hispanic brothers have been going through this, and now they're paying attention to it. They've been giving our brothers the utmost disrespect. Like they've been disrespecting our people for so long. Yeah, they've been doing all this. They've been throwing them in the cages without parents and everything. They've been separating families, doing all this, and now because white people are now going through it. Now it matters. Now there's a problem. Now we got to come up with a solution after all the destruction that they have done to our people. Yeah, now they come out and they protest. You know how many people came out and protested over there? What is it, Minneapolis? You know how many people came out and protest over there? The streets were full. They closed businesses down, but they'll never close businesses down for us. And it's crazy because a lot of them were our people. A lot of them were our people closing their business. I've seen two brothers that were Israel closing down their businesses for these white people. How come they didn't come and close their businesses down when it was happening to our Hispanic brothers? When it was happening to black people? Why didn't they do that then? Because they're not ashamed. We're not ashamed to see our people destroyed. Not ashamed to see our people at a low state. It's just normal. Oh, man, he's just black. Oh, white people getting oppressed? Oh, that's something we got to fight for. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. Well, it doesn't make it don't make no sense.
On who they value.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. It does make perfect sense on who they value. They valued the oppressor instead of valuing their brothers. Why aren't we doing this for our people? Why aren't we showing the brotherhood for our people? Why are we not there for our people when we go through these things? Well, guess who's there for us? We are. The ISUBK is here for our people no matter what. No matter what they go through, we're here for them. Through all these problems and all these situations they go through, we're here for them. Even though we're going through our own problems and our own life problems, we're still here for our people. Because our problems, it don't matter. We ain't got time to deal with them. We got to deal with the matters of our people. And that's how much love we have for our own people, that we're willing to put off our problems and deal with these people's problems. Like our problems, we get them fixed. We get them fixed here in ISUBK. We deal with them because we ain't got time to sit around and linger and deal with it. If you know what I mean. Like we ain't got time to let it ruin us. We have to go and we have to deal with the people's problems. Like in the world, we're taught not to deal with these problems. We're taught to ignore it and to go off and just let it be. But not here. Yeah, be peaceful about it. No, don't come out and deal with this. Don't come out. No, let it be. No, that just happened because it's just regular life. Oh, he had that happen to him. He must have been doing something stupid. Like we're taught to just let it be. Be peaceful about it, like you said. Yeah. Yeah, let it be. But when it happens to a white man, oh, all of a sudden it's all flames in the air. Now it's a problem. Yeah, it's a civil war. Now it's a problem. How come it wasn't a problem when it was happening to us? How come it wasn't a problem when it was happening to our brothers? These are the situations, these are the things we have to fix. These are the things that we have to look at and see, wait, hold on, why is this happening this way? Let me see. Yeah, go ahead. Give me Matthew 16:1. Because out of all these things that are happening, our people they're now in disarray. They're all looking for something. And I'm gonna tell you, right now is a lot is going on the earth. There's a lot going on the earth. Yeah, go ahead.
The book of Matthew 16, verse 1. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came, and tempting desired him that he would shew them a sign from heaven. Verse 2. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather.
See, our people, they're looking for a sign. They're looking for a sign, thinking that, we need a sign coming from God. We need a sign from God. And the only way we're gonna we need a sign from God. Yeah, and the crazy thing is, the Sadducees and Pharisees, they wanted a sign too, just like the people. They wanted a sign, and this is what Christ told them. He said, what? Read it again. Yeah. No, verse 3. No, verse 2, my bad.
Verse 2. He answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather.
See, everybody knew that there was a winter storm coming. Everybody seen it, and everybody, they wreaked havoc to get, oh my goodness, they wreaked havoc to get, get ready for the storm and prepare for the storm and get ready for this big old snowstorm. Everybody ran to get ready. You saw the aisles were getting cleared, everything. You go into Walmart, what was in Walmart? Damn near nothing, because all the dang everything was cleared. All the food was cleared. All the water was gone. I don't know about tissue. I didn't look at tissue, but probably gone. Everything was gone because people were prepared for this. They saw the signs of the winter storm coming, so they prepared for it. But keep on going.
For the sky is red, verse 3, and in the morning it will be full weather today. For the sky.
See, we understand that we can see that's going to be a good day.
Salakia.
Yeah.
Verse 3 again. And in the morning it will be foul weather today. For the sky is red and lowering. Oh, ye hypocrites.
Oh, hold on. Stop right there. Oh, my goodness. See, we understand that in the day, it'll be good. It'll be a good day by how the day starts. We see the sky. It looks good. Oh, no, you 12. You 12. We see that it's going to be a good day. It's going to be nice outside. It's going to be sunny. And then we see when there's going to be a storm out, which is what we saw this weekend. And now we're seeing again, there's another winter storm coming, is what they're saying. Yeah. There's another one coming, I guess, apparently. But we see these things, and we see them. We see that are coming, and we prepare for them. We're like, oh, it's going to be winter, stay inside, prepare for it, prepare to have no electricity, prepare to drip your faucets and everything. But keep on going.
Oh, ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times?
Damn, but we can discern the face of the sky. We can look at it and see that it's going to be a bad day because of the weather. But we can't discern the times that we're in. We can't discern that World War III is going to start, that Donald Trump is literally on the verge of starting World War III. We can't see that. I mean, this man is bringing boats to Iran. No, we don't see that. We don't see that Donald Trump is going to start World War III right in front of our faces. Nobody's paying attention to that. Nobody's looking at that.
Kidnapped the whole president.
Yeah, kidnapped the whole president. We don't see that this place is finna be up. Yeah. We don't see the signs of the time. See, everything's going in a certain way. But the Lord, he likes to reverse it and automatically turn it the other way. See, right now, it seems everybody believes that the oppressor is nobody can take down America. No, everybody believes that he can't be taken down and he's the strongest superpower on earth. Look at Donald Trump. Him himself has been deceived. He was, oh, nobody's gonna take us. We didn't need, what did he say? We didn't need I think it was NATO. We didn't need NATO. I believe it was NATO, he said. But he said he's telling his allies that he didn't need them. And now they're upset at him. They are absolutely disgraced by the words that came out of his mouth. He is turning his own allies against him. Like, these are prophecies in the Bible that are happening. And we can't see the signs of the times. We can see the weather and when it's supposed to be a great storm, but we can't see the great storm that's coming in front of our face right now. We can't see the great storm that's staring up right now. That's going to be the end of the white man. We can't see that. That's going to be the end of America. We can't see that. We can't see that America is coming to an end. I mean, you got ICE gunning down people. You got Donald Trump doing whatever he's doing. He over here finna start World War III. We can't see that. See, Them hypocrites. Like we can. That's why Christ called them hypocrites. Go ahead and keep on reading.
Verse 4. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left them and departed.
And there's not going to be no sign except for the prophets that come out. Just like in the time of Jonas, when the Most High sent Jonas. See, now the Lord is sending out his prophets to go out to the people and tell you that World War III is coming, that you need to prepare. Just like the news came on and told you that you need to prepare for this storm that's coming, we're now telling you that you need to prepare. You need to come in here and get yourselves right and prepare for Christ's return. Prepare for World War III. Prepare for the times that are coming. That's what we're prepared for. We're prepared for the things that are coming. But everybody else is not prepared. Because why? They're in darkness. But us, we're not in darkness. We're in light because we see the signs of the times. We see everything coming. We see all the destruction that is coming to America. Like, we see all these things coming. But nobody else sees anything coming. Nobody else sees all the destruction that America that's coming to America. Nobody sees the judgment that the Lord is finna rain on this place. Nobody sees it. America is they're not doing nothing to prepare you for the times. But here in Isupk, we prepare you for all the times that are coming. Prepare you for all of it. We have to have brotherhood and sisterhood for each other and not for America. Because America, they're just cold-hearted murderers. They're cold-hearted unalivers. That's what they are. That's what they're good at. That's what they were born to do. Unalive. They ain't killed. That's why they get such an adrenaline rush from doing it. It's just in them as soon as they be born. That's what, I mean, you see kids growing up, white kids growing up wanting to kill. Huh.
Oh man, I was out there helping, stopping this and stopping.
Crazy you say that, because
that's what they're gonna do.
Because
they got all them statues downtown.
Nah, because when I was watching the journalist class, you know what they said that happened. Those officers did. They went to the bar and they celebrated it. They went to the bar and they got drunk as ever. And the one that shot, everybody was buying drinks for him. Everybody was in the club, in the bar, buying drinks for him.
You didn't even have to tell me that. I just already know how they are.
Yeah, like that. It's just they celebrate it because that's what they're born. They love to kill, and they can't hide it. They can't hide it. It's just like Thanksgiving, celebrating our death, celebrating the death of Native Americans. That's what they did. It was a party about us, the conquering us. So it's a party. They celebrate you dying. That's what it is. That's what it is. The celebration of you dying, of them conquering you and overtaking you. That's what Thanksgiving was. That's what this is. And they still do it. Oh, we're going to have a day. That's why just like we celebrate the Passover, which was the day that the Lord destroyed Egypt, I bet you the Lord's going to have a day that we celebrate when he destroys America. Hey, we're definitely going to celebrate that. I mean, ain't that justice? That's real justice right there.
Bro, I think I always keep bringing these numbers up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
On this side, blacks and natives,
Mm-hmm.
like along with the slaves and the natives, it's like 200 million, bro.
Yep.
That's recorded.
Yep, that's just recorded.
That's just recorded.
Well,
Like
imagine
200 million.
what was it?
Bro, we can't even, huh?
Imagine what wasn't recorded.
Imagine what wasn't recorded.
Well, because there's a lot of deaths that aren't recorded, especially during slavery. There, especially. Mhm. Even today, there's probably still so many deaths that have not been recorded. I bet you there's so many ICE deaths that have not been recorded. Mm. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. Tell them the one of the ICE when they picked them up, when they picked up the immigrants and put them on the airplane, and then they found them on the shore. Oh yeah, that happened.
What do you mean?
They were dumping them in the ocean.
They're just dumping them in the ocean?
They're just dumping them in the ocean. I mean, they had to because they washed up the shore with handcuffs. That's sad, bro. To transport them back to their country, but they're just taking them
And dumping them in the ocean.
dumping them in the ocean.
That's crazy. And that sounds like something the white man would do, because that's exactly what he did to black people. When they was dying and everything, he would just dump them in the ocean. The Lord has a great judgment coming for this place. Has a great judgment. I'm good. He has an absolute great judgment. He has an absolute great judgment coming for this place. But the sign that we're getting is the words of the prophets. That's the sign that we're getting. The sign of Jonah? You don't know the story of Jonah? And he was going to the place and he was warning them. And what did they do? They stopped. They stopped. He went and warned the city, and they stopped doing what they was doing. He went and told them what the Lord was going to do to them if they didn't stop. We'll talk about it after. Hold on. But we'll get into it. But give me
What was the sign?
the sign. Hold on. Give me Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8.
The book of Jeremiah 20 verse 8. For since I spake, I cried out.
No, Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8.
Oh, Salakia. 28 verse 8. Jeremiah 28 verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
No. The prophets before thee have prophesied about everybody coming together.
Many countries.
No. They prophesied about everybody holding hands and joining together. Right, start from the top again.
Prophesied both against many countries.
They have prophesied against many countries. See, the prophets of old were always telling blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans or Israelites that we have to come together. We have to come together as a people and join together and have brotherhood and sisterhood. That's the only way we're going to accomplish this, is if we come together under the Lord. And we have always, from old times of old, we've been prophesying this. This is what the Lord has been trying to get inside of us, trying to stick inside of us, that we have to care for each other. If we want the promised land, if we want the kingdom of heaven, we have to care for each other. We have to have brotherhood and sisterhood for each other, because the Lord gave it to us. And you know what happened? We was in the promised land. You know what happened? No, but why do we get kicked out though? Because we was treating each other so terrible. We was in the promised land, the place that was milk and honey, and you know what we was doing? We was leaving each other dry. You know, y'all know the story about the brother that was trying to. He was sick and he was trying to make it to the water that would heal him. Nobody would help him. Where was they at?
Jordan? Was it the Jordan? No? Come on.
You call?
That the water would rise up and then that nobody would want to. Say that again, Bart?
Where was they at? You remember the brother that was trying to make it to the water?
They were in Jerusalem.
And it's crazy because that's how we was treating each other in Jerusalem.
No, I'm talking about when the angel would come down in the pool.
Yes. Yeah.
It'll heal the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were in Jerusalem.
And that's crazy because that's how we was treating each other. That's how we was treating each other in Israel, in the land of milk and honey.
Right. They were just stepping over him. They're just paying him no, never mind.
And the Lord was trying to get us to see that we have to have more compassion on each other, have to have more brotherhood and sisterhood towards one another. We can't act like that towards each other. We have to love one another and be willing to help each other. Because if we don't do that, we're not going to make it. Not going to make it. And I just read a law today about brothers having to, about maidservants. That even when you get a servant, right? You get a servant that comes and serves you for 7 years. After that, you're supposed to let him go. And not just that, no, but also he has to be Israelite though. Like he's an Israelite maidservant, Israelite, servant. But after 7, brother. After 7 years, you have to let him go. And you give him sheep, you give him all that. You bless him on his way. You prepare him to go on his way. But if he doesn't want to, then he can stay and be your servant forever. But yeah, that's the most brotherhoodly thing that you could ever do. Preparing your brother to go on his way so that he's not on his own. And the thing that we learned here in America is that, we got to kick each other out and just, like parents, they just kick their children out and tell them you got to find your own way. Make it. Find your own way. That's a curse. That's a curse. Why wouldn't you give help your children up and send them off with items so that they could survive? Help them get a home or something. Help them be successful instead of kicking them out so that they could just flop like a bird kicking it out of the nest. If it flies, it flies. If it falls, it falls. That's how we're kicking our children out. Yeah, we're not birds. We're Israel. We're the children of the Most High. And we have to have more compassion for each other. Because even in those times, even when we had the milk and the honey in the land, we didn't care and have compassion for each other. We stepped over each other and we unalived each other and we disobeyed the Lord. And what the Lord is trying to get us to see is that we have to obey him and have compassion for one another. And in here, America, we're not having compassion for each other. And it's crazy because when I see ICE agents, most of the majority of them are blacks and Hispanics. I see a lot of them that are blacks and Hispanics that are harming their own people. And the crazy thing is, they probably had the same story as those brothers that are being sent back. They probably came over here.
And it's not them, their parents actually.
Yeah, their parents.
And it's not them, the parents of their parents.
And it's crazy to think, how can you treat them like that, knowing that your parents went through the same thing?
Even if not their parents, their ancestors for sure went through it.
Yeah, like,
You
I
know
mean,
what I'm saying? Like, you can't even say, "Oh, my parents didn't go through." Because there's like
There's people out here in Texas that say, "Oh, you know what? I'm fifth generation American." You know what I'm saying? Like, what's her name? Eva Longoria. Eva Longoria be out there saying, "Oh, I'm like 5 generations of American."
Is that the woman that punched her head or something?
She's on the movies. Yeah, she's on a lot of movies, right?
Who was that woman that punched the head? You remember what I'm talking? You know what I'm talking about? That I think it was like a mayor or something, where she like punched the head talking about Hispanic people or Hispanic brothers, even though she was Hispanic.
Probably her, yeah.
I don't know, brother. I don't know, but what I was saying is that the comparison I was making is not just because of her. It's because of like, hey, you know what? I'm not from Mexico. My parents weren't even from Mexico. Like not even my grandparents were from Mexico. But even at that, if I'm pretty sure if they're Mexican, right, or they're native, like that one guy, what's his name? That Texan, that Tejano dude, that guy that says, "Oh no, I'm not Mexican, I'm Tejano." You know, I mean, you could clearly see that the dude has native blood in him. You know what I'm saying? It's like we hate each other so much that we will think of anything to not say that we are Hispanic sometimes, brother.
It's
Like,
crazy because
that's crazy, bro.
You know, it's crazy you say that because I seen a post where, oh my goodness, that is. Yeah, I seen a post of a brother. Yeah, because he was acting like he was black. He said when he go into the city, he puts on like these fake dreads and everything to act like he's a black man, even though black people don't. We shouldn't even be wearing dreads. That's the crazy thing. But he was acting like he a black man, and he was over here talking like he was black and everything. Like, yeah, I can show you the video, but he was trying to seem black, even though black people are being taken down too. Like I seen a lot of videos where black people are being taken out of their cars and then struck down too. They're doing the same thing to us. They just finding an excuse to cause, ruckus. This, I seen a white man, and you know what he said? He said, they don't even got to pay me to do this. I do this for free. I do this for free. This is fun. They're having fun doing this. This turns them on. Yeah, this is the evil. Like I said, they're not being suppressed anymore. They're not being suppressed anymore. They're not suppressing their that demoness inside them. They're not suppressing it anymore. Now they're just letting it show. See, the thing about the white man is perpetual hatred.
Perpetual hatred.
Yeah, they got a perpetual hatred against us. Yeah, they do, and it's showing now. It's been showing. It's been showing forever. Now they're just showing their evil side. They've always been showing the evil side. It's just enhancing. They've been suppressing it. Now they just gonna fully show it. And as we get closer to the end it's gonna get worse and worse. We ain't even gotta fight back. See, all we gotta do is serve the Lord. Yeah. All we gotta do is serve the Lord, and the Lord will fight for us. That's what He's doing right now. We serving the Lord, and the Lord is causing World War III to happen. See, the Lord is finna make Donald Trump push that button. He's finna push the button, and the U.S. and Israel finna go to war while America is dealing with all these problems. While America is fighting, having a civil war within each other. It's the same thing that was going there in Rome. Rome was getting struck by so many different things. They had war everywhere, pestilence. They was getting sick. The people was fighting each other. And it's the same thing that's happening to America today. You got people over here fighting each other. You got them fighting ICE. Now people can't even trust the government because the government lied in everybody's face. Now, I mean, the investigators said they couldn't even trust the government to do this investigation. They wouldn't even let them do that. The people that do investigation, they wouldn't even let them come on the scene to do it. They wouldn't even let them investigate this case, nor would they let them investigate the white woman that got shot by ICE too. And you know what they said? Oh, we can't trust the government. We can't trust the government to do these investigations. We can't even trust the government. Can't even trust them. You know that the president of Minnesota, or not the president, it's like the mayor of Minnesota had to call the feds. I believe it was the feds or something to come and protect the people from ICE. Think about that. Like this is havoc in America right now, and everybody's not paying attention to what's going on. Everybody's not paying attention on what Donald Trump is doing right now. Nobody's worried about that. Everybody's worried about ICE right now. Everybody's worried about those situations, but nobody's seeing Donald Trump over here sending a warship to Iran, and he's finna push the button. He's finna blow up some things, and it's finna cause an all-out war because Iran said it's finna be an all-out war if it goes down. And they run in simulations.
It's like, I found what I wanted to say. It's like we don't really think that the Most High can really help us out. That's how they make it seem.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like God got us, bro.
Yeah, if we just do what he says, if we just listen to him.
Exactly. We have to do our part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we just got to listen to the Lord and everything will fall in place. It may seem one way and it may look all crazy and havoc, but at the end, the Lord got us. That's one thing that you have to understand, that the Lord will always have your back if you do what he says. You can't be stressed out. You got all these problems going. You can't be stressed out. You just gotta trust in the Lord. You gotta trust in the Lord. You've got to trust in the Lord. But blacks, Hispanics, like you were saying, we don't trust in the Lord. We do not trust in the Lord. We look to America to help us, and now we see that America falling. Now, we go into chaos. You turn to the Christian church. Turn to Muslim. Turn to all these different religions that's never helped us. But it's crazy because we got our people, we run from different religions. We'll go to Buddhism. Yeah, we'll go right back. We'll go to Christianity. We'll go to Muslims. And we'll go right back to Christianity. And then
they had me doing the like this, the 7, 4 and the 3, the 7. I don't know. This is the Muslim. They're praying to the east. Man, they had me doing.
I don't know what the heck that is. We're not that no more.
Doing everything.
Yeah, they have us doing every. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. I see what he. I'm talking about. He called. I know what he doing. That's crazy. Yeah, that too. But no.
That's how they keep us stupid. That's keep us stupid.
Yeah, you know what? I was watching the journals class and made me realize how stupid we are. Because I see so I guess some dude had posted on or Instagram or something, Facebook, something. They posted online saying, "Hey, show your thighs." And he said, I was thinking about this as he said, I was like, they don't know who this came from. They don't know where this came from. But under it, in the chat, they had like over like, I forget the number he said. He said like 500 and some post or something like that with women just showing their thighs. And our women don't even question this, but like, damn, he wants to become a whore. They don't question this and be like, who is this coming from? Like, damn, he just wants to see our thighs. This is a pervert, or don't question this. They just put themselves in danger. And this is why a man needs to rule over a woman. Because they'll put themselves in danger like this. Like women just like these are the things that are destroying us. These are the things that we're worried about, even though the world is finna go into havoc. Even though the world is finna go into World War III. These are the things we're worried about. Worried about being at the club. Like, even though while the whole earth is protesting, we're still worried about being at the club. Still worried about our birthdays. Still worried about partying. That's what we're worried about. The wrong things. We're not worried about getting ready for the storm that is coming. I'm not talking about a literal storm. We're not prepared for it. Our people are not prepared for it. They're not preparing for it. They're not even worried about it like they was worried about this winter snowstorm. They was so worried about it. That's not the storm that you got to worry about. The storm that you got to worry about is the storm that the Lord is really finna bring, which is World War III.
Hey, what was that time when they said that there was gonna be a toilet paper outage? Y'all don't remember that?
Oh my God, I think that was during COVID.
Yeah, I
To them COVID. Oh, that was the worst time. Yes, I remember that. I remember that. Now it's waters. They taking all the water. I went into the store and they took all the waters. Yep, and they took all the toilet papers for some reason. A lot of toilet papers for me. Make no sense. This time it wasn't really toilet papers, it was waters and food. Hold on, give me a second. But these are the things we're worried about instead of worrying about coming together and doing what the Lord says. If you want to escape this havocness or this destruction that's coming, all you got to do is do what the Lord said and come together and love one another. That's all we got to do. That's all the Lord has ever wanted us to do, is to love one another, to show compassion and brotherhood towards each other, and we can't even do that. Instead, we join America, and then we treat our brother like I was saying. It's crazy how our brothers can do that. How they can look at these people and then not see their parents or their ancestors in them. And we don't see them in that. But we continue to oppress each other because America says it's good. This is just them going off and doing whatever the heck they want. This is America doing whatever the heck they want. They're not even abiding by the law. They're not abiding by the law at all. They're just pushing and shoving people and then arresting people for no reason, throwing people to the ground, beating them up for no reason, terrorizing. They're terrorists. This is, I guess, legalized terrorism. That's what this is. Legalized by Donald Trump. It's approved by Donald Trump. This is what everybody wanted. This is what everybody voted for. This was Donald Trump's definition of making America great again. And it's crazy because the people are not in uproar. I mean, they're in uproar now, but they're not in the uproar as when they were during the Tea Party. See, what happened to all their patriotism? What happened to all the patriots here in America? They're not really American because we're more in an uproar than they are themselves. We're more American than they are because look, they're not even standing up for their people. A lot of these people, they're only standing up in Minnesota. That's the only place standing up for it. But where are all the other patriot of white people coming up against America, wanting to separate from America? Where are those people at? They're not there. They're in the Tea Party. They was worried about being overtaxed. They was just overtaxed. It was just about taxes. And they were in an uproar about taxes. But now their people are being oppressed. Their livelihood is in danger. And now they're not in uproar. They're not in uproar no more. Now they're just, oh man, it's just what it is.
What is Antifa?
Antifa.
What is that?
Antifa. I'm gonna have to search that up. Antifa.
One guy from Antifa saying, "Oh no, I'm Antifa. We won't
Yeah.
we won't let this slide."
Antifa. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that one out too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to find that out because I don't know about them. Yeah, but man, these people are supposed to be the leaders of America. These people are supposed to be the patriots of America. These people are supposed to be the Americans. They don't seem so American to me. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Antifa is a left-wing and anti-fascist or fascist and anti-racist political movement. It is a highly decentralized array of autonomous groups in the United States.
Well, they're making like a little uproar, like, you know what I'm saying?
Out in the protest?
Yeah, well, in the protest, a man, an Antifa member claims he is on the run after calling for armed men to confront immigration officials. This is the one that I was.
Crazy. Was they there for our people? That's what I'm saying.
So he's a white guy.
That's what I'm saying. Like they here for black. I mean, they here for white people. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like whenever all these things go on, it happens to white people. They're there for white people, but they're never there for us. Nobody was ever there for us when it was happening to our Hispanic brothers. Nobody was there for them when it was happening to high schoolers. Think about all the I've seen so many videos of high schoolers just trying to make it to school and get an education. I thought Donald Trump was taking out criminals. Supposed to be just taking out criminals. And you telling me high schoolers are criminals. You telling me that those are supposed to be criminals. No, I think it's for that church over there. But how are they criminals when they're just trying to get an education?
I mean, a lot of the people who are the immigrants.
No, Hispanic brothers just trying to go to Hispanic brothers and sisters just trying to go to school.
Well, they call them criminals because they came here illegally. The white man came over here illegally.
Exactly. That's
more shit
Mhm.
while being an illegal immigrant over here. That's what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They're not over here unaliving people by the masses. They're not enslaving people over here.
Give me Isaiah 56:10. Give me Isaiah 56:10. And it's crazy. I don't know what they doing.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind. They are all ignorant. They are all dumb dogs.
Hey, man, where's the Christian church to be able to help our Hispanic brothers? Because our Hispanic brothers are the Christian. Where's the Catholic Church? Nowhere to be seen.
Nowhere for now. One Hispanic.
Yeah, because I mean they're very big on Catholicism, on being Catholics, and being Christians. They're the biggest Christians out here. They're the biggest, Catholics out here, and their pastor is nowhere to be seen. What does it say?
They are all dumb dogs.
Man, it says his watchmen are blind. That they're all dumb dogs. They're not watching for him at all. They didn't warn them of any danger. They didn't warn them of any of the things that would happen. And now look at our Hispanic brothers. Look what's happening to us over the course of the years. Look what's happening to our people. Man, we're the only ones telling them what's going on, what's happening. Not, hey, watch out. This place is dangerous. Not to be friends with America. Not to give your brotherhood and your sisterhood and your love to America. This is the place only truly warning the people. Everywhere else, we gotta love them. If you just love and show your papers to them, you'll be okay. And the crazy thing is, the people who do show their papers to them and show that they're legal, you know what happens to them? Hey, you know what they've been doing? They rip their papers in front of them. They've been doing that. Oh, they showed them that their birth certificate and everything, that they were born here. They rip them. Oh, really? Really? Oh, because all they want is a way to cause disarray. They're just looking for an excuse to cause havoc. Like that white Edomite said. He said, "I'll do this for fun. They don't gotta pay me, but shoot, to get paid and to do this, having fun." Because this is what they're good at. They're good at causing destruction, dividing people. They're good at this. It was good during the Roman times, and they're good now. They love to hunt and kill, to cause destruction. And now they get to do it and get paid? Why do you think there's so many ICE agents around? Because this is the thing that white people love. Why do you think the Christian pastor or a white Christian pastor was working for ICE? Yeah, he was. They stormed his church. These are just regular white men who have been suppressing their true identity. They've been suppressing it. Now they get to let it out. That's why they wear masks. You don't even know who these men are. You don't know what they look like and who they are. And now they're just going out and having fun. Fun to them. What is it's fun? Go ahead.
They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark,
Mm-hmm.
sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber.
Now they're asleep. Now they ain't there for them. Now they ain't one of them. You ever had a dog that doesn't alert you when something happens? Well, no, look. No, they ain't warning them. The true leaders ain't even warning Hispanic brothers. Where are the leaders of Black, Hispanic, and Native American communities? Where are they at? I'm talking about the ones that are supposed to be our leaders. Where are they at? Nowhere to be found because they're asleep, slumber. They're off somewhere having dinner in Cancun. No, I don't know. They're off somewhere having dinner in different island, somewhere far away.
Man, you ain't got to go that far. I'm pretty sure the leaders here in San Antonio, they're probably like at 54th Street, at Twin Peaks, eating something. I'm just saying.
That's crazy.
But
true,
yeah,
That's
you
true.
know what I'm saying? The ones that are supposed to be, upholding our laws here in San Antonio, I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure they're like just turning a blind eye and be like,
Yeah,
man, you
just
know what?
off having a good time.
Let's go have lunch with these people. Having lunch with them.
No, where are the people fighting for our people? Like, where are the people? Where are the political leaders fighting that are supposed to be for the community, fighting for our Hispanic brothers? Where are they at? They're nowhere to be found. They're nowhere to be found. We keep on going.
Verse 11. They are greedy dogs which can never have enough. They are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look their own way, everyone for his gain from his quarter.
That's crazy because they're all looking for their own gain. They're all greedy dogs. You know what's crazy is I wouldn't be surprised if you find out that they've even joined ICE. I wouldn't be surprised because I'm seeing it already. You're seeing it unravel right now. I wonder how much are they even paying ICE to even go out and do this? How much is ICE even getting paid to do this? Mm-hmm.
My stepbrother was working for ICE.
Mm-hmm.
In the border.
Say what now?
My stepbrother
Was working for ICE?
was working at the immigration.
Oh.
The federal holding facility for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How much was he getting paid?
Like
$20 an hour? Like 20, 25, 20. Still a good amount.
That's still pretty more than
Go ahead. $5,000. That sounds good. Damn. That is absolutely insane. Some of them getting $15,000 a month. That's a crazy amount of money. Do you know how much money that is? $15,000 a month. That's a crazy amount.
over 120,000 a year.
That's
from 60 to over 120,000.
That's insane. And these people are doing. They said they would do this for fun. I'd rather be broke too. They said they would do this for fun. They said they'd rather not get paid and do this, but they're getting paid over 15,000, about 15,000 a month. Who? I mean, who wouldn't do their job like that? They're getting 15,000 just to take Hispanics and deport them somewhere else. This is literally their job that Donald Trump is giving them, and nobody's there to stop them. Who's gonna stop them?
Disregarding all the people like before that paved the way for them to even be there.
Exactly.
That's crazy, bro.
And this is why America is falling, because they, like you said, they're disregarding they're disregarding the way of the people that paved the way for them. They're all the people that paved the way for them. They had to suppress that demon inside them. That's the suppressed that lust to kill. But now, like I said, because they're in danger, now that everybody is becoming superpowers, now that everybody, there's scripture about that too, about Taman. Yeah, Taman is the Germans that made the bombs in them. All of them, they were smart in making the bomb. They created the bombs and everything. And now they're not gonna be wise no more, because they was wise to create those bombs, but they're not gonna be. Who gave them the wisdom to create those things? The Lord. And now they're not gonna be wise, because now everybody else is becoming a superpower. They're not gonna be able to fight. Now it's gonna be kind of an even battlefield, an even playing field, because now Iran got nukes. Now everybody else got nukes, and they're all just souped up versions of what Taman had created. The stealth planes, all that. It's just souped up versions of what Taman created. Souped up versions of it. And now it's an even battlefield. And these people, they're not going to be wise to create any more bombs. This war is not going to go how they want it to go. It's not finna go how they think it's finna go. America thinking, oh yeah, we the big guns. Ain't nobody can mess with us. Donald Trump. So now, no, this is what it ain't even that. It's because every other nation is finna come together to go against America. Think about it. America is losing all its allies right now. America is finna lose NATO as allies. They're finna lose them because of his words, the things he's saying about them. Oh, we don't need them. We never needed them. They're in the battle of I think it was the battle of where they fought the Vietnamese. Yeah, Vietnam. They're the battle of Vietnam. We didn't need them. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's the battle of Vietnam. Yeah, but he said he didn't need them. We didn't need them. That they didn't have a big sacrifice. Their men wasn't on the forefront of the battle. That's what he's saying. And they lost, and they lost a lot of people in that battle. And America is mocking that.
Predominantly blacks and Hispanics.
Not America. I'm talking about NATO. They lost a lot of people.
Like you meant in Vietnam, it was predominantly blacks and Hispanics.
Yeah.
A lot of white folks. Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, yeah, we are. Hey. But yeah, that sure is. But he's mocking that, and he's saying cruel words that is upsetting the people, his own allies. He's upsetting. I mean, he's pushing all his allies away. He's pushing all his allies away, and they're upset at him. Imagine if everybody turns on America and comes up against him. You think America's gonna win? Oh. But America is pushing everybody to it. No. Even
Mexico's kicking white people out.
yeah. But even
Trying to take that racist shit
what's some people?
to Mexico.
Oh, I'm on blank. What's some people next to Russia? That Russia is fighting.
Ukraine.
Yeah, even Ukraine. Even Ukraine's gonna turn back to Russia. I mean, we saw. Ooh, even Ukraine is gonna turn on America because of how America treats everybody. See, America has the worst brotherhood. They have the worst brotherhood ever against all the other nations. Everybody is going to be running back to their own people. And what we have to do is we have to have brotherhood towards one another to be able to run back to our people. We have to come together under the Most High. That's what we have to do. But we have leaders that are telling us, oh, no, we just got to love them more. We got to love them harder. You just got to show more love. What, a Cybertruck? Ugh. But we just got to show them more love. We just got to love them harder and just forgive them. How can you forgive them for all the things that they're doing? You study trying to forgive them and they're finna become even worse. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. God's not forgiving us.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about that. Why have our people not put that inside their mind? Like literally, if God is not going to give, if He's not going to forgive these people, why are we trying to forgive them? Yeah, we do forgive them, but why are we forgiving them? Because what does the Bible say that's going to happen to white people? What does the Bible say is going to happen to white people? Exactly, they're going to be wiped out forever. Forever. Does that sound like you're forgiving them? Does that sound like you're going to forgive them and put them back on earth and be like, hey, I forgive you for what you did? No. They're going to wipe them out forever. Meaning they're going to be extinct. You're going to never hear about white people except for in the museums. You're just never going to hear about them again. You know what you're going to see them? You're going to see them in the VR headset. You ever see, the VR headset? To be able to see about white people, it's going to be a little documentary on a headset, the VR headset. Oh, and these were white people, the people that oppressed the blacks, Hispanics, or, Israelites back in the day. And you're going to be looking on there like, I don't believe this. It's fake. You're not going to be able to believe it. Your children going to be seeing it, be on the VR like, These people did not oppress my people. I'm sorry, but I can't believe it. I don't see it. I don't believe it, and it never happened. Even though it's happened. It's happening right now. But it's happening because we disobeyed the Lord. Because we didn't show brotherhood towards one another. Because instead of showing love towards one another, we decided to forget about each other. We decided to trample over each other to try to become great, to try to get money and riches. We cared more about materialistic things than caring about our brother's well-being. I mean, you see it now. You got the Christian church. Instead of him being a person that actually leads the community and actually cares for the people, you know what he does? He chases out their money instead. He cares about money and if he makes it and if he survives. But if he really just cared about the people and actually did what the Lord wanted him to do, the Lord would take care of him. The Lord would take care of him. But because he's doing evil, because he's doing all the things they're doing, guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen? Guess what's gonna happen because he's not taking care of the people, because he's doing all the evil to the people. No, not Donald Trump. I'm talking about the our black leaders. Yeah, because or the Christian church. They're gonna be the least in the kingdom of heaven. They're gonna be the least because everybody, all of Israel's gonna come back and get a chance in the kingdom of heaven. But there's gonna be people who come back least in the kingdom of heaven. And that's going to be the Christian pastors for doing the things that they're doing to their brothers. Right now, they're living it up right now, living a good, peaceful life. I'm living in heaven right now. That's what they're living in. But in the kingdom of heaven, they're going to be living the least. Because instead of loving their brothers, instead of taking care of the people, instead of taking care of the nations like they were supposed to, they decided to abandon the people. They decided to take money from the people, to lead them astray, to lead them into darkness, to lead them into a dangerous path. That's what these Christian pastors decided to do. They led us to believe that it's okay to be hand in hand with the white man. It's okay to love the white man. It's okay to join them and go into into their culture and into their ideas. It's okay to accept them into your house. It's okay to marry unto their women, their children. No, it's not. Your kids should not be marrying the white man's kids. You should teach your children to stay away from them, that they're very dangerous. These are dangerous people. And the more that they're threatened, the more dangerous they become. In these times right now that we're in, the more that they become threatened, the more that this place falls, the more dangerous that he will get. This is how it's going to be. It's just going to get more dangerous and more dangerous. That's what it seemed to be. That's what happened in the time of Egypt. When it became more closer and closer to the end, Pharaoh became worse and worse, and he started oppressing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans even more and more. Yeah, he started oppressing us more and more. Huh? That was the Most High. Yeah, he killed their firstborn of their children. But they become worse and worse. They become worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. But all we have to do is trust in the Lord. We have to trust in the Lord, and He's going to get us through this. But like the scripture says, these people are blind to see the truth, blind to they can't even understand the Bible. They can't even understand brotherhood and sisterhood. Like it says, they cannot understand. They have no understanding. They have no understanding of the truth. They have no understanding how to lead, but they have understanding on how to be evil, how to take your money. That's what they have understanding of. But us, we have understanding on how to actually truly serve the Lord. We have understanding on what it means to be a brother, what it means to be a husband and a wife, what it means to be a father, what it means to be a mother, what it means to be a sister. We have that understanding. And now we have to take that understanding and we have to actually show it to the people. That's why it's so important that we have brotherhood and sisterhood towards one another. Because when we have brotherhood and when we show our brotherhood and sisterhood to each other, it becomes a light unto the people. And they see that brotherhood and sisterhood. They see how perfect it is. And now they see you as an example, and now they want some. They want brotherhood and sisterhood like that. We have to be a light unto the people. Right. That's what we have to be. And show them where they can actually get refuge. Because your Christian pastor, he's not showing them where they can get refuge. He's not showing them where they can get salvation. He's not showing them where they can get peace and rest. He's not showing them, but he's showing them where you can go get yourself, unalived. He's showing them where you can temporarily get love, fake love from the oppressor. He's showing you where you could jump off a cliff. That's what your Christian pastor is showing you. It is crazy. But give me Matthew chapter 24 and verse 37.
The book of Matthew 24, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
So shall also the son of the coming of so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. What happened during the days of Noah? Yeah, what happened in the days of Noah? Yeah, so he was building up the Lord. Yeah, he was preparing for a flood. He's preparing for rain to come down because the Lord had told him to prepare for it. He said, build a boat. He said, build a boat, and told him to do this. And, it never really had rained. It never rained. And the people was looking at Noah like, what the heck is you doing? What is you doing, Noah? You crazy. Just like people look at us today. Y'all crazy. Oh, y'all stupid. Oh, y'all some Power Rangers. Oh, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. They do that today. And in the days of Noah, it's going to be the same thing that's happening today. Nobody's paying attention. Keep on going.
For as the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying, and given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
Oh my goodness, look at that. See, as the days of Noah, they were just eating and drinking, partying, having fun, just doing whatever it is that life has to offer. They just having fun. They was worried about nothing. Just like today. We're worried about going to the club, worried about building buildings and doing all that. We're worried about having parties and going and having, having sex and doing all these different things. We're worried about doing all that instead of worrying about preparing for the storm that is to come. Instead of worrying about World War III that is coming right before your face. We've been saying World War III's to come for a long time. Now, it's 1 second away. Donald Trump could literally push the button tonight and World War III would be on. And you know who wouldn't know? Huh? No, they would know. I'm saying, who wouldn't know, though? In America. Who wouldn't? Yeah, nobody would know. Everybody would be, some people would know, but if they see the news, but a lot of our people, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans wouldn't know because they're too at the club. See, everybody's finna see this storm here in San Antonio. I seen a lot of people who were, there was some people who were preparing for it, but then there were some people who were, I don't know why everybody's freaking out. Like it's finna be a big storm anyway. It's not even finna be that big. It's not even that big of a deal. They weren't even worried about it. And that's how a lot of people are going to be. Oh, man, ain't nothing finna happen. That's how a lot of people are right now. Nothing's finna happen. I don't even know why y'all panicking. It's not even a big of a deal. Nothing's gonna happen to America. You think America can be defeated? No, I don't think so. Nothing's gonna happen. We're just gonna go back to regular life. After everything clears out, they might go to war for a little bit, yeah. But everything's gonna clear back out and we're gonna go to regular life again. That's what they think is gonna happen. But that's not what's gonna happen. After this war, it's the last war. It's the last of America. America won't reign ever again. White people won't reign ever again. This is the last time they will ever reign. And it's close to the end. And America knows that. Donald Trump knows that. That's why he's going. That's why he's causing such a ruckus to do all the things he's doing. He's doing everything he can to try to shift and make his kingdom last. He think he don't need us no more. He think he could just get them robots. He think he could get them robots, them AI, and survive without us. But them robots, as the journal said, them robots are gonna turn on him also. They're gonna be like, "Oh, this man is evil. We need to get rid of him." Like, they're gonna realize that. They're gonna realize how evil the oppressor is and be like, "Damn, he's the cause of the problem. We need to get rid of him." Like, literally, he need to go. This is why he's gonna go extinct. White people gotta go. For the world to be a better place, for the earth to be a better place, white people gotta go. And it can only happen if we join together. If the process of the Lord can only happen if we are working, doing what the Lord needs us to do. We have to work harder and harder to come together and join ourselves together. That's what we have to do. Like King David was trying to do. See, prophets in the old time, they was always trying to bring us together. King David was trying to bring us together to love one another. We have to come together. Because if we don't, the process of the Lord won't happen. We'll just be in this captivity. The faster we come together and love one another under the Lord, the faster this place falls. The faster it falls. And it's falling pretty quick. Keep on going on that scripture.
Verse 39, and knew not until the flood came.
They knew not until the flood came. It was too late for them. Noah was already in the ark and the doors were sealed. It was already sealed. And nobody could do nothing. They couldn't do nothing after that. After that, it was over. Rain droplets started coming. They was like, oh. Deep, deep. Oh. I think Noah was right. I've never seen this before. And that's exactly how it's going to be today. We're telling you that World War III is coming. We're telling you that all these things are going to happen. And people are not paying attention. People are not paying attention. They're going, at the end, will they start to see, oh, I think them dudes on the corner, them crazy dudes on the corner might be right. I think they would think they were right. I think we should go and try to inquire of those brothers. But it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. It's going to be too late because the doors are going to be closing during those times. When them bombs start dropping, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. Keep on going.
So shall the come.
Wait, read again.
Salakia. Verse 39. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Verse 40. Then shall two be in the field.
Verse 44. Yeah, go to verse 44.
Oh, jump 44. Salakia. Verse 44. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh.
In such an hour that you think the Lord is Christ is gonna come in an hour when no man thinketh. Like all you have to do is be ready. And that's exactly what we're doing here in ISUBK. We're learning how to have brotherhood toward one another. We're learning how to be ready and preparing for the times to come. But out in the world, what are they doing? Are they preparing for Christ to come? No, they're preparing to get they're preparing to get themselves ready or their outfit ready for the next time they go to the club. They preparing for when that woman comes to their house next weekend.
My girl just told me she's gonna be gone for 2 days for her birthday.
They preparing to go celebrate their birthday.
2 days.
That's what they're preparing for. But they're not preparing for Christ to come back. But in here, we're preparing. We're spending our lives daily preparing for Christ to come back. While everybody else is focused on everything else, we're in there preparing and focused on the day of the Lord, the day that Christ comes back. That's what we're preparing. Oh yeah, we preparing for Passover. That's what we're preparing for too. We're preparing for Christ to come and see us and be squeaky clean. That's what we prepare for. We're not preparing to go to the club. We're not prepared to go in to the Christian church. We're preparing and getting ourselves ready for the day of the Lord. And you can only do that here in the ICBK. You can't do it nowhere else. You can't prepare nowhere else. We keep on. Give me 1 Thessalonians 5:2.
First Thessalonians 5, verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
Yeah, the day of the Lord cometh as a thief in the night. See, they're in the darkness, but we're not in darkness. Oh, keep on reading. My bad. I done jumped the gun.
Verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
There's going to be no escape for them. This destruction that the Lord has coming, there's going to be no escape. Keep on going.
But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief.
See, a thief cometh, and see, when a thief comes into somebody's house, right? They're not prepared for the thief to come. They have no preparations for a thief to come. They're going to be surprised. They're going to be overwhelmed. They're going to be overwhelmed. That's what's going to happen. But imagine a person who prepares every day or every night for that thief to come. What's going to happen to them? They're not going to be overwhelmed. They're not going to be overthrown and surprised, because they're preparing for the thief to come. They're preparing for it. And that's us. We're preparing for these times to come. So it's not going to overthrow us, because we're not in darkness. We're in the light. Because we see the times that we're in. We see the times that are coming. And we know that the times are very close. World War III is a second away. It's a push of a button away. That's all. This is literally a push of a button away. Donald Trump, all you got to do is press a button. And all havoc is loose. It's an all-out war between Iran and USA. And that's it. But we're not in dark. We're in light. We are the children of light. Keep on going in verse 5.
Verse 5. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of the darkness.
Yeah, we're not of the night nor of the darkness. So we see the times of the times. We see the storm that is coming, and we're prepared for it. We're prepared by having brotherhood towards one another. We're in here learning how to be brothers towards each other. That's what we're doing. But out there, they're learning how to fulfill their lust. They're learning how to be even more wicked than ever. No, you good. You 12. They're learning how to be more wicked than ever. That's what they're learning. America is teaching our people how to be more wicked and more wicked. They're showing think about the example ICE is giving out to the people. I mean, if America is supposed to be the good example, think about ICE. Do they look like a good example for the people? Nah. Because what is ICE doing? They're breaking the law. They're breaking the law every which way. I mean, they're not even listening to people that have a seat in Congress. That's how bad it is. It's so bad that the mayor, like I said, the mayor had to call out the feds just to protect the people. Because ICE is so dang dirty. ICE is they're so bloodthirsty about getting a kill that they are harming the people just to get it. They're harming their own people. Think about that. These are the people you want to be added and you want your children to be raised under. These are the people that you want your children to see and your children to walk amongst in the streets. Absolutely not. They have to be ruled over. White people have to be ruled over because if not, they'll be like this. They'll be like this and go out and keep on unaliving people. They'll fulfill this lust that they have inside them, this deep, bloodthirsty lust that they have to kill. I think Officer Topazar said something. It's like a disease or something that they have. It was a word that he had brought out, but it's just something that these white people have inside them. They just have it, and they're born with it. The urge to kill. They just have this urge to kill inside them. He said the cuckoo gene. They just have this whatever cuckoo gene, or they just have this urge to kill inside them that they can't even contain it now. It's so bad. That white man that you saw, I don't know if y'all saw the video of him killing that white dude. Y'all saw it? Yeah, they are psychopaths. But he couldn't contain it. He had the urge to kill him. He just knew he could get away with it. So he took the chance.
Because I was telling your Carl the other day that in Mexico there's a difference in like a higher gunslinger.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like a hired gunslinger don't really have the urge.
Huh?
Hired gunslingers, they don't really have the urge to kill.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A psychopath.
They got the urge to kill. They got every urge to kill. Well, blacks, Hispanics, and Americans, if you don't want your children to be unalived by these people, I'd advise you to come in here and learn how to separate yourselves from these people. Learn and come in here and learn the dangers of these people. Oh, go ahead. Straight and fighter? Straight and fighter?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Give the definition of it.
Straight fighter is the primary term for experiencing pleasure or joy from others' misfortunes, failures, or pain.
Damn, straight and fighter. That's what they have. Stress. That sounds German as heck. Straight and fighter. Like something. That's crazy. That's crazy. Straight and fighter. But this is what they have inside them. Straight and fighter. They have a pleasure in seeing someone who is weak suffer. They have that pleasure in them. They have that pleasure inside them. And this is why we have to separate ourselves from this place. This is why we have to separate ourselves and join with our own people, because they have this urge to kill and see you weak and see you suffering. They just have that urge inside them that they can just can't contain. They get pleasure from it. They get more pleasure from that than they get pleasure from, being with their wives.
That's great.
They do. And I've seen it firsthand too. It's crazy. They get more pleasure from that than being with their wives. But with that, this is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Started at 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the command Johanna. With that, I'm going to pass the class to Officer 50-year call. Damn, we got to do that. I'm sliding.
This is the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Ma'ashra, which means 10th in the Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priest, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. Feast of Purim, 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month. That's Monday, March 2nd, and Tuesday, March 3rd. You can find this in the book of Esther, chapter 3, verses 20 through 31. If anybody wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pant, headband, scarf. This concludes the ISPK security announcements.
With that, everybody majum, which means to stand.
We're going to give one courteous salute to the Salaki. Everybody a majum, which means stand. We're going to give one courteous salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Amad Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Brakatah, Yajamata, Sar, face the sisters. We're going to give one courteous salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Latah Bashim Yahweh Shai. Yajamata, class dismissed.